So this little bit of news has been released a while ago. Unfortunately, I did not see this thing until one of you guys actually told me. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of the channel supporters out there that are supporting the channel financially, and if you are willing to do so yourself, there is a link in the video description. And I'm on fire right now. There is this thing that is called Mud's Market. That is where this video is all going to be about. Unfortunately, I am a little bit biased, to be honest. Every ship that is currently in the game that you cannot obtain anymore is somehow going to end up here. And I do mean all of the ships that have been previously given out to all of the people that have been playing the game vigorously for the next, I don't know, maybe like 6 years or something like that. These are very old ships, or at least these are fairly old ships, not very old, but fairly old. If there's any difference between those words. But anyway, these are ships that the older players amongst us tend to have because they're just been playing the game for a very long time. These are ships that are giving out through various events, and you, if you are a new player, you cannot obtain these ships anymore. So these ships actually end up in the Mud's Market. Now, these are ships that are very, very cool to look at in stats and in, in somewhat bridge officer abilities, universal consoles, or any, universal console slots and stuff like that. These are just non-existent in these things. So the bridge officer layout could be something that you're interested in. But the price for these particular ships as they are currently is very, very, very high. So think about this. So when Star Trek actually started giving out ships through the Zen store, there were actually, especially in the beginning, there were ships that are costing 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 Zen per any individual ships. That price slowly has been going up and up and up all the way to right now. We kind of have ships that are, where are ships? Over here that are 3,000 stuff. Yeah, stuff like this. Here we go. 3,000. 3,000 is like the normal stuff. Sorry, I really need to scroll to see what is available for me. 2.5 for the Klingons, but fairly around 3,000 is an okay price to pay out for ships that you are like, yes, this is something that I really want to go after, and I want to put some real money into the game. You buy out Zen with real currency, dollars, euros, I don't know, Canadian dollars or whatever you might have. You put it in the game because you want to support the game, and then you buy out, the ships that you wanted to do. So that's a little bit of a backstory about how, the Zen store actually came to be. Now, like a couple of years ago, I believe 3 years ago, they introduced the Mud's Market. This is a different addition to the normal Zen store, where you could buy all of these older version of ships, space items. This is also very cool. Prior's World Satellite, the Voth subcore is very awesome to have. The Klingon distress call is also good. The Black Ops mines I really never used to its full potential, to be honest. But there are a couple of things that I'm like, yes, these are definitely worth it, especially for those people that are new to the game and you're like, hey, you saw something very incredible, maybe on the Discovery, maybe on TOS, maybe on Voyager, that could be whatever that you saw it and you're like, yes, I want to have that into the game, especially, this type of stuff. Bridge officers, yes, there is a way for you guys to obtain these things. Mind you, the pricing that you need to pay is very high. So 4,000 Zen for a holographic bridge officer, it just, in my opinion, is just way, 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 way too high for a price for you to pay. So that rules out for you guys that are new, that are going to pay the full amount of Zen for these items up here. Now, like I said, some of them are really interesting. Some of them are cool to have. Others, not so much, in all honesty. The Terran Gorilla combat armor, my personal opinion, I've never used this thing. I have it somewhere in my inventory. Probably one of my bridge officers is using it. Sorry, not my bridge officers, because they couldn't use armor, but it's somewhere in my inventory, and I have not looked twice at this thing. Something that I definitely find interesting to use in ground is definitely these prisms, the Pavo prisms. These are very good. The Red Angel suit, I bought it, or no, sorry, I obtained it because you could obtain this thing throughout, I don't know, an event that you did 14 days or 21 days, or I don't know. It's been a very long time. And then you could have this as a prize at the end of that particular run. For you guys to pay 12,000 Zen is just insane. Yes, some of them are actually good to use, others not so much. Like I said, I obtained the Red Angel suit because it was very cool to have. Back in the day, we were grinding it out. This was featured in the Discovery, but now it is sitting somewhere in my inventory collecting dust. I'm not using it anymore because, in all honesty, it's not that good. Or at least for my playstyle, it's not that good. So, a little bit of like a backstory of what you guys are expecting to have in the mod store, and with also with ships. The Ilachi up here, 17,000 Zen. This is, mind you, this is the normal price that you're going to pay for all of the items that are in the mods market. For the normal ships that we have, usually pay around 300, 350, 400, 3,000, 3,500 or 4,000 Zen. As inflation goes, you know, prices are going to go higher and higher and higher. But if you want to have one of those older looking ships that we, or at least some of the players obtained, and you are not able to obtain them, and you're like, yes, this is something that I really, really, really want to throw some money to the game and obtain these particular ships. In all honesty, don't, because these ships, like I said, these are older ships, and these are not going to be updated anytime soon. These are, you know, for 2 years or maybe something further along than that. So I'm not going to make this video talking about, you know, what my personal feelings are within mods market, but I am going to talk about the new stuff that they put up in the game. So to do that, I need a blog post. So let me bring that up. All right, so this is something that our ambassador Kale has brought out on 2 days ago. Thank you so much, guys, for reminding me about this. And it's called Mod is in Command. So they're basically offering us a variety of ships to choose from. You're going to see them right here. The Section 31, the Ilachi Shishar Command Dreadnought. There are 2 versions of this. Make sure that you understand that. Sona Command Heavy Science. I don't think I've ever did a review about this thing because I just... why? And also the Rampart Command Carrier. Plus a couple of other things that are just, you know, sweetening the pot, as they say. So Mod is opening the door to a new choice pack on November 24. So that's basically 2 days if you're into that. This one is the Kelvin Timeline purchasing Mod command for 29,000 Zen, 29,000 Zen and 500, and that's going to be the full price. Obviously, that's not going to be the case because they are offering a 50% off on, you know, day one, basically all the way to, like, what is that, like 2 weeks. So not 30,000 Zen up here. It's gonna cost you like 14 something. So that's kind of what is that, 1475. Just to grab these packs. Now, all of these packs, there is a pick of 3 choices that you can make. So you can grab the Section 31 ship, you can grab low-buy crystals, and you can grab these captain upgrade tokens if you want to. All of these 8 choices, you can pick and choose 3 of them. These can be, whatever you think of grabbing them. My honest opinion, if you are going to go for this particular bundle, go with the ships. These things that are underneath up here, especially the low buy, you can grab this thing by grabbing keys from the exchange, opening lock boxes, opening infinity boxes. You're going to get low buy in return. So if you're going to waste, if you're going to waste a choice, because you're going to have 3 choices to grab everything on low buy, in my personal opinion, that's just bad choosing from your side. Hopefully I'm not offending anybody, but low buy is not something that you want to buy out with Zen, if that kind of makes sense. So I would say these ships are worth it if you want to buy the entire pack. The other ones are definitely not. Don't waste your choices on that. But that is obviously my opinion. You have to make sure that you do whatever you do with your own money. Don't listen to me. Do not listen to any of the YouTubers. They are not going to be able to tell you what you need or what you can do with your money. If you're like, yes, I want to buy a low buy, I want to buy the upgrades, I want to buy the tier 6, yes, go for it. That's your money. You can decide whatever you want to. We as YouTubers go, we can only give you advice. At the end, the choice is going to be yours. So there is also something new that they added into the game. In addition, everything else in the market, except the 3 bundles, will be on sale for 75% off starting on the 24th all the way to December 2nd. So make sure that everything else is going to be 75% off. So if you have something that you really, really, really want, and I still wouldn't say grab it from the mod store, I still think it's overpriced. Everything is going to be 75% off. So that is definitely going to be in your favor. I'm guessing this is their Black Friday sale minus 75% off. So that's cool. That's something that they're giving you back. If you really want to go for something in the mod store, everything that's available here, I would say yes, this is the time for you to buy it, because everything is going to be 75% off. It's a fairly good deal, still in my personal opinion, way too high as well, but it's something that is not going to happen a lot. So if you really want to have something from the mod store, 75% off is definitely the time that you can grab that. Also, something else that I saw, yes, they're also adding a special pack of the special version of the packs on all platforms. The Mod Mega in Command bundle is one-stop purchase. Obtain all 8 items at once. The pack contained all of the 8 items, no choices needed. And also we're going to be launching at 24 of November at the pricing of 60,000 Zen. So that is 60,000 Zen that you're going to be able to buy. But then all of these items are going to be yours. Make sure that you understand that. And this will be also 50% off. So that's going to be 30,000 Zen that you're going to buy. And then all of the items are going to be unlocked to you. Keep in mind that everything that you buy is going to be account unlock. So all of these ships, you're going to have account unlock, access to every one of them on your entire account. So if you make a new character, you can equip it, him or her or whatever, it, with a Section 31 ship, the Ilachi Shishar, the Sona, or the Rampant Command Carrier up here. That's going to be available to you from day one. And then some yada 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 about all of these ships up here. In honesty, in all of the videos that I've been making, I'm kind of like very, very positive in a certain way, but somehow all of these videos that I make about the mods market are kind of like, the pricing is just way out there. It's just not sorry, it's not correct. Mods market is way overpriced, and if sorry about that, somebody is PMing me, but if you talk to anybody that's in the game and ask them advice like, hey, do you guys think that mods market or any items on the mods market is worth all of these monies? All of them are going to say no, it's not worth it. For an example, the Beacon of Kalis I definitely kind of use, you know, in all honesty, yes, I do it. I do use it. There are, you know, different aidings that you can have in the game that ships are going to come to your aid whenever you're going to be in need of that. There are the pirates that's basically free to obtain. You have that fleet version that's also going to be able to get you and you know, an extra ship. So my personal opinion, that's what I'm staking. That's what I'm making this video. The majority of items are not good enough to pay this amount of money. B, there are other items that are equal or actually better in the, you know, in the game, because like I said, all of the items that are here in Mods Market, these are much older items. Obviously you cannot obtain them right now, and they're just like, if you really want them, you need to pay a lot of money, and that's not, for me personally, that's not okay. Because you guys, especially the new players, are like, yes, I saw the Red Angel suit in Discovery. I want to have it. I want a dino with freaking lasers. I want one of these Ophidian canes that's going to make you make double out of you. I've shared the possibilities here. Wait, maybe I have it. Maybe I don't have it. No, I don't have it right now. It's probably somewhere in my mailbox or my bank. But yeah, these are older items that now currently you cannot have anymore, but they are in the game. And if you really want them, just yeah. Like I said, nobody's going to force you to do whatever you want to. It's going to be your choice. But every time that I make a video about these things, I kind of need to explain that these items are into the game, yes, but they are older items. They're not something new that they're going to put into the game. And this is just, they are making new players pay a lot of money into the game because they want a particular item. And I just think that's unfair. Let me know what you guys think about the new bundle, or about Mods Market in general in the comment section, because I'm really interested in hearing your discussion, or at least the way that you guys think about this. And I believe I also did this on the live stream as well, a couple of live streams back. We talked about Mods Market and how everything in Mods Market is overpriced, and the prices are just like weird. The only time that something like this is really interesting is when they have these 50% off, or when they have these 75% off sales, and these are not just occurring that many times, so it's not really affordable for people, not really interesting for people to buy these things. But I'm guessing for the Black Friday sale, it might be interesting. Some of you might actually purchase a couple of them. But it's just, my personal opinion is that these are older ships, older items, older, ground sets, like the let me see if I actually have that Red Angel suit. Yeah, I do have it right here. But as you guys can see, there's an infinity symbol right here, meaning that I never upgraded this thing to and here's also the Lorca stuff, the same thing, the infinity. I never touched it. I obtained it, and I think I equipped it once or twice, and in my opinion, this is not worth it. I'm still been using the normal stuff that you can obtain in the game for free, nothing else, and it's working out very good for me for ages and ages right now. All right, hopefully you guys find this video a little bit informative. I don't know what else to say about this, rather than it's just, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, it's not a joyful video. I know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the Mods Market, and if you guys ever purchase something from there, because I'm really interested if you guys actually obtain something out of the Mod Market, and also the reason behind why you did that. Because I'm not judging, I just want to want to know, like, hey, what drove you to actually purchase something that is definitely overpriced in all kinds of ways. Anyway, that's it for this video. I would love to see you guys on the next one. Later.